in terms of vaccine hesitancy, what data have we tried to collect on how much hesitancy exists, what is causing that, and if it's different things, are there different things that are causing people to be afraid of the vaccine depending on where you live or your background? What data do we have on that specifically?
There's a number of surveys and tools that's been tracking the Canadian population in terms of their intention to get the vaccine and the underlying reasons for why they would or would not. Some of the studies are actually carried out by the Privy Council office, where there is a behavioral insight team. We do know that the intention for Canadians to get the vaccine is actually quite high, and I think has improved since we started the vaccine campaign itself. And the majority, I would say, I think is now over 70% of people do intend to get the vaccine, but there's a proportion of these that don't want to get it straight away. Of course, there's not enough vaccine for everybody to get it straight away anyways. But when they get their turn, they should be lining up for the vaccine. And I think there's a number of different perspectives. One is that there's a number of people who just have basic questions about the vaccine in terms of clarifying that the rapid development of the vaccine does not mean we've compromised safety or effectiveness. Those are some of the really key questions. People have questions about the new technology, etc. So we've been trying to answer those. There are, of course, there's actually interesting piece of data that indicates that people who get the information from social media and from peers and different sort of Facebook groups, etc., are more likely to be vaccine hesitant. So I think whereas people who may get their information from mainstream media or from other credible internet sites are less likely to be vaccine hesitant. So for that, we know then we have to work with the internet and social media companies. And that has been happening with Facebook, Google, YouTube, and others to direct people to the correct information.